Muy buenas a todos. Estamos aquí en Juego de Tronos. Seguimos por donde lo dejamos, justo la parte que entramos aquí a hablar con un viejo. Vamos a ver qué nos cuentan por aquí.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle
Voy a
Lord
cargarme
Whitehill.
esto.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Yo aún ando perdido un poquito con lo de las casas, las familias y demás. Me he puesto a ver también la serie de Juego de Tronos, pero vamos, no me estoy enterando mucho del juego.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Su mano, vamos a ignorar su mano. No sé ni quién es, pero bueno. Toma, me escupe.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Hijo puta.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Sí, pues espera que te corto la cabeza.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Este gordo le acabo cortando la cabeza, ya verás.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Que le cortes la cabeza. Lo está pidiendo a gritos. Yo se la cortaba.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here
Ah,
said.
sí, este es el que se
when
cargó
your
al
man
padre del
attacked us
otro.
for no reason.
Hear
Se
that?
atacó sin razón, dice.
Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
Cortándote la cabeza.
He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I
No, no digo
sent
nada,
him
que se
to the
joda.
war.
Vale,
You?
aquí dice nada.
And you call yourself a lord? You're no lord. You're a fucking puppet. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady
En toda la
Forrester.
boca.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Eso, que se voy a tomar por culo un rato el gordo. Que está sobrando por aquí.
May be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Venga, cuando quieras.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Ay, dándole lo duro. Picándole bien al gordo.
I was
No le
wrong
donde le
about your
duele.
son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son.
Anda un
But you'll need to
trofeo.
be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady
Vamos,
Marjorie's
ese
betrothal
Israel
to the
Navarro.
king may be enough
Vamos,
to keep the
Golfo.
Boltons at bay.
Bienvenido.
If it's presented to her as it should be.
Si tan fan número 1 eres, no creo que te borres. A ver qué tenemos por aquí. A buscar las cajitas. Buscando en el baúl de los recuerdos. Tenemos una moneda. ¿Esto qué es? Moneda de Yunkai.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange
Ah,
place,
saca.
Essos.
Aquí hay otra moneda. Ah, no, broca de Girgarden. No sé qué narices es esto.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
A ver qué tenemos por aquí. Más árbol palo fierro tallado.
Ethan made this for me.
¿Yo para qué quiero esta mierda? Y aquí tenemos una cartita, a ver. Carta inconclusa. Vamos a leerla.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Pues vale. Se celebra una boda. Venga, deja el baúl. A ver, por aquí libro viejo.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Un regalo por Modri. Modri.
I hope to see them all someday.
A ver, ¿qué tenemos por aquí? Ventana. Tírate por la
King's
ventana mejor.
Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
No sé ni quién es esta tía siquiera. Carta de madre.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Está desesperada familia por la ayuda. A ver. ¿Quién es? Están llamando a la puerta. Vamos a ver quién tenemos por aquí. Joder, el gitano este.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
A ver qué quiere este.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Estoy bien.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can.
Esta es su pregunta.
Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
A ver, un segundillo que tenemos aquí un par de pesados. Un segundito, vamos a quitar las notificaciones, que si no... Vamos a hacer aquí un paroncillo. Ahí está. Y también este. Ahí está. Vale, pues seguimos.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
No es un buen momento.
Perhaps you should come back
Vamos a
later.
decirle más tarde. Niño cotilla
Of course,
este.
milady.
Lady Marjorie,
¿Te quién es
you're
ahora?
early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come,
Otra que
there's
quiere
something we
hablar.
must discuss.
Son muy pesados todos, ¿eh?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
Es muy
You're very
amable.
kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the Northern
vaya
Realm in
chapa me
my
está
service,
contando.
and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I
Vamos a decirlo,
say?
le digo.
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Vamos a comerle un poquito la oreja.
See if
viene
the Queen
siendo.
Regent is ready to receive us.
Padre. Lo de los dragones,
You'll be
padre.
fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Aquí cuando se cortan cabezas,
Good
macho.
luck.
Buena suerte. Ahí va, ahí está el Alain. El gnomo. Ahí tenemos a los Lannister.
You can do this.
Puedes hacerlo, sí. Guantazo a la golfa esta. Aquí tenemos 3 tontos ahí mirando, bueno, 4.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Su Alteza golfa, es una golfa.
With your permission, Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Lady Mira, anda mira. Mantener la cabeza alta, reverencia por la cabeza.
I am honored,
Reverencia por la
Your
cabeza.
Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Hombre, tanto no, tanto
House
no.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
¿Y qué soy tú?
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
La casa de traidores.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Ah, chica lista, dice la...
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
Ni falta que te hace.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
No.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
Bolton no me acuerdo ahora mismo quién era.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions, while in fact saying nothing at all.
Hombre, claro. ¿Para qué decir nada?
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Sí, son de
Yes,
eso,
Your
no he
Grace.
enterado lo que ha dicho.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
Ya veo.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises
no
an
le cayó
interesting
bien.
question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone
No,
is
fuck.
filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within
Eras
their
un
hearts.
mutante hijo de puta.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Matarte a ti la
I'm
primera.
sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Uy, esta no me ha gustado, me ha puesto una cara.
I'll walk you out.
No, déjate.
This
ya,
may
sí, sí.
come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Hombre, por supuesto.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of it makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Pasa ni media. Bueno, ya sabéis, si os está gustando el vídeo, dejar el like por ahí. Dejarlo por ahí. Dejar un buen like. No hablar de ello. Sois pesados, que sois muy pesados todos hablando.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Joder, qué plasta.
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Si hay algo por lo que no me gusta lo de Juego de Tronos es por todo el marujeo que hay.
Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Aquí todo el marujeo.
Well,
No estamos haciendo nada.
I told her to stop, my lady.
Toma por culo, lo he vendido. Totalmente.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Ah, que le gustó encima.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Faltaría más.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Hombre, no, me voy
I
a
do
temer.
appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
A pedir ayuda, a ver.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Que se quede la otra si total.
Go on. Ask.
Vale, necesito tu ayuda.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Se lo quieren cargar, hombre.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Bueno, al final nos ayuda la pelirroja esta. Camino Real, Wolfsburg. Vale, estamos con el del principio otra vez. El escudero que le mandaron para la muralla. Nos acabamos de quedar sin caballo.
7 hells.
Me está gritando por ahí. Madre mía, ¿lo están haciendo?
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Joder, qué puto asco.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Están despellejando aquí al tío.
How much further is it
Ven.
to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Bueno, ya hemos liado.
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Bueno, que vienen, vete de aquí.
There.
Ahí, ya lo hemos liado.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Quédate, quédate, a ver. Ya no vaya a correr porque ya la tienes al lado.
Never mind.
Menos mal.
We've wasted enough time already.
Si llego a salir corriendo lo liamos. Vamos a ver cómo despelleja este tío y lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Un poquito de salseo aquí en el episodio de hoy. Va tan despacio. Vamos a ver qué te han hecho, majo. Me han quitado todo el pecho ahí de cuajo. La cara se la ha quedado. Bueno, chavales, dejamos el vídeo de hoy por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado, darle un like, suscribiros si no lo estáis y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.